Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the Showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover. And Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the Visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sling by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out at two.
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing, 12 years after his last WrestleMania match.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi. And textbook CM Punk, Anaconda Vice grip.
Perfectly executed submission hold, locked in deep.
Will we see a tap out? Oh, it's not over as he breaks up the hold.
What a power slam. Insult and injury, brutal combination.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Kicked right in the stomach.
Sliding back into the ring. Oh, look at this. Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there.
Tossed like a sack of potatoes.
Ah, look at this. Just cranking it out. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
He has truly gone to a different zone, you guys.
Powerful grip by Roman.
Just tossing that kendo stick with total disregard. With the elbow. Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Roman just knocking his opponent down.
He's no longer looking at his best. Neck breaker. Anticipation.
And a quick schoolboy out of nowhere.
He breaks up the pin attempt. That hard-hitting style of Reigns getting counteracted there. He gets into the ring.
Oh, man.
Ah, that was a stiff shot with that kendo stick.
That is it.
He's got him down. Here we go.
kick out there.
Reigns able to get out of the way.
Unloading with the belly to back.
And he's leaving. Oh, Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go.
Oh, man, that is going to leave some serious welts. Punk now looking to up the ante, and he locks in the Anaconda Vice Grip.
Can the Visionary hang on? Things are beginning to...
Just broke the hold there. Spiked him.
One answer after another. Neither.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
Go to sleep. It's all Punk's for the taking.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
From the heavens.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
I don't know why on earth you would risk that at this point in the match. Taking this to the floor.
Ooh, that's going to leave a mark.
He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
I mean, at this point in triple threat, you could be a lot worse off.
Uh-oh, Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
Oh, a point of the chair to the kidneys.
Face first into the chair.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Look at him now. He realizes he's holding the great equalizer.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. What impact!
Right in the kisser.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
CM Punk!
Elbow drop from the top rope. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
CM Punk is firmly in the drop.
And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
Well, Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself. GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic agrees to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about. My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly. fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition. And that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight. Back into the ring here.
From the top, he lands hard.
And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters.
Blast off! Wow!
Crossbody! Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have yet.
Good point. Punk has his work cut out for him, taking on someone as battle-tested as JBL. Heck, JBL has even won here at SummerSlam before. Punk hasn't.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
Well, midnight always strikes, and fairy tales are not real.
Gotta ring your bell. Taking things to the outside, but gotta make sure to heed the officials' count.
Oh, damaging the knee there.
Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk, Corey.
It's country versus alternative music, Cole. But just because Punk prefers soda over beer or video games over boardrooms doesn't make him any less deserving of the World Championship.
And a well-timed counter. Lifted and completely helpless here. Shot to the throat.
The champion doing everything to retain here.
He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else. And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion. A fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions.
And that's the kind of bullying offense JBL is known for.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Double underhook backbreaker.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah, JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gonna do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in.
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package. And the champ gets free in one.
The wear and tear of this match only affected him slightly, it seems.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Incoming.
JBL turning his attention to his audience, but keep your eye on the ball there, John. What's the thought here?
Slips out the back door and a chop block.
Gets out of dodge. Struck with a calf kick.
This whole arena getting behind Punk now. Fueling the champ with CM Punk from the top rope.
Diving elbow.
Punk is pulling out all the stops on JBL. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. The champ with a stunning display of dominance. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS connects. The champ might retain with that.
I think that's it. That must be it.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now...
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. and we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Ray and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Ray. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Reversal! And that turns things around. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Ray probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't. Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Great agility. Can he put it away? Oh, somehow!
He's really not making this easy.
We could expect a fast-paced match. Two superstars that are almost equal in speed, Wade.
There's so much talent in the ring right now. I have to imagine they both did their homework. I don't think either Ray or Punk will face another world champion without being fully prepared.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude. Face first. Send up.
It's locked in, the Koji clutch.
Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. Looking for a counter, and just like that, he manages to break the hold.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark. Impressive awareness from him. Putting him in the corner for something here.
Double axe handle connects.
Clubbing blow to the back. Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg.
An effective attack to the leg can hurt everything from balance to mobility. It can drastically limit you inside the ring.
Manages to reverse it.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick. Bam!
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Crossover again. You can... Oh, it just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-the-world head scissors.
Mysterio showing that athletic, technical style that has won him championships.
A quick roll out of the ring. He's clearly looking to regain his composure here.
And goes back into the ring here.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
Mysterio showing the wear and tear this match has taken on.
And Ray had it scouted. A slingshot Arabian press. You have solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. Sent into the corner. Turns that in his favor. Beautiful. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Punk dodges out in time.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Back and forth we go. Ooh. Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point. Ooh. Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it. Just emptying everything that this has turned into an all-out Donnybrook now. Oh, and there's the piece de resistance, if you will.
Absolutely stunned from that attack to the head.
Yeah, about to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Incredible display of power with that move.
Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Kick connects.
Hooked up, and DDT.
Smooth.
High rent district for CM Punk. Top rope.
Good Lord, taking flight.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline. Kick to the gut of Mysterio now. With it, Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that #1 contendership after that.
Tossed back into the ring. The cover. The cover. Kicks out after one.
That's smart, taking the one to catch your breath.
Going up to the turnbuckle here.
Watch out.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
A bit of a miscalculation on that attempt.
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submission hold in. Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this he can take.
Mysterio stuck in this hold. But wait a minute. Here, Mysterio escaping the hold. Propping him up in the corner.
What awareness seeing Ray coming. Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather fitting outcome it was. I tell you, the Queen was happy that day. The crown always shines brighter when a Brit adorns it. Damaging the midsection.
Get in there, ref.
Able to steer clear of danger there. Oh! And a trampling stomp.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee, rocks the jaw.
Stacked with that bulldog.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title.
CM Punk looking to end things here.
Oh, GTS.
Is it enough for Punk?
Top rope.
Elbow drop to the heart. It's CM Punk's time to try and capitalize on Mysterio. I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointing tonight.
And with more punishment landing on the body, he must be Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Rey have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Flying.
Crash landing.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Nails the GTS.
Does that finish Ray off?
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Down with a GTS.
Hit it again, and that's got to be it. CM Punk. Uh-oh. Devastating counter. Scouting paid off with a DDT.
Going for the cover. Barely kicks out.
Somehow he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick of time.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
CM Punk is all gas right now, and Rey Mysterio cannot find the brakes.
Punk and Ray are pouring it all out in the ring tonight for their shot at the Intercontinental title.
Drills his opponent with the bulldog.
Into the pinfall for the victory. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark Punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is out. And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy.
As personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Serves him right for running his mouth.
CM Punk has stated that Randy Orton is going to, quote, pay for his sins tonight. Those sins date back to 3 years ago when Orton punted Punk and caused an injury that led Punk to relinquishing his title. In return, Punk cost Orton the title against The Miz at the Royal Rumble just 3 months ago.
Well, if you ask me, CM Punk was justified in his actions. An eye for an eye. Plus, let's not gloss over the fact that Miz would have won anyway.
Take off. Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has...
Incoming!
Oof, nobody home. Now bringing the fight.
Nimbly moving into a schoolboy.
A great counter to cover. Hold on. Trying to steal one here. And that was only a one.
Yeah, it's still too early in this match for anything else. Shoving him into the corner now.
Counters the Viper's attack.
And averting damage there.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk have both
up high, through the air, and connects.
Betting it all on a daring leap. Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's.
Targeting the chest, very effective.
Oh, devastating kick.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And a backbreaker. Getting put against the turnbuckles.
And a short clothesline.
Strike back. Release back suplex.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Smack in the corner with incredible velocity.
Countering each other again and again. Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Lots of talk on that suplex.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented punch tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks it up perfectly applied. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
At this point, you've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at.
Randy now for the win. Kick out just before 2.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Ooh, focused attack on the neck.
Quick thinking right there.
Placed into the corner here. Counter. He knew just what to do. German.
He's faltering, slowly getting up.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Direct shot to the throat there. And you know that WrestleMania atmosphere is pushing Orton through the pain, putting Punk on the defensive here.
Targeted stop to the arm.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Picture perfect. Oh, I think the ring just moved. Saw that coming. Dueling reversals.
Punk with a running knee to the face. Now opponent dropped with a clothesline.
Oof. Running knee in the corner. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Heading to the top rope, looking for something big here. From the top rope.
Bullseye with the elbow. Driven by self-righteous vengeance, Punk simply delivering the punishment he promised Orton.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, and both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now, coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Launching himself off the top. KO by Orton. Out of nowhere to Punk. Can he capitalize?
And look at this. Punk about to be trapped in a bad situation.
CM Punk on,
and he very quickly counters.
Punk now lifting his opponent up and back gone to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Triangle. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. What an accident. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy. Like a...
Face first. Now set down on the Koji clutch locked in. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Huge kick connects.
Stinging kick.
CM Punk looking to end it, cinching in the anaconda.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. And now propped up in the corner. Counter from Orton. Randy isn't taking this line down anymore.
Maybe Orton's found it.
These two have clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
This is more like a ballroom brawl between these two.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken up. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Toe to toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. This kick connects.
Sent to the top. Punk now just wailing away on his opponent and dragging them off on the turnbuckles. This will not be pretty. As CM Punk goes. The plunge connects.
Put a bow on it. This one's wrapped up.
Into the cover.
There's two. My goodness. Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy.
Well, Punk definitely wouldn't call Orton that. Instead, he'd call him a loser.